So Kevin, that was a hard fought victory there, but we were through to the final, so how do you feel after that?
Delighted obviously. Listen, I think Broomhill came here and made it very difficult for us. Keeper had a couple of good saves in the first half, but half time, I think Broomhill had crept in there and they'd got the goal, and listen, we were second best a lot all over the park. Wasn't really any big changes at half time. It's the day with the players. I think when I went in, they were already saying each other it's going to be better, so they knew they can play better. But the early goal obviously helps us big time. Penalty or no, it's hard for me to see. It looked a bit harsh, very close to the player. The ball was travelling at speed, but listen, some you get, some you don't. So I'm not going to sit here and sort of say we're lucky, because I don't think we were lucky. I thought in the second half we pinned them back, and for large periods we spent in their half. We thought creating an awful lot, but I thought we definitely by the end of the game had put more into the second half to win it.
Yeah, both teams were obviously fighting hard throughout the whole game, and decisions probably could have been in either way, just as you were saying about the penalty. But it shows a lot of credit and character from the players, especially when you're mentioning the fact that they spoke it amongst themselves at half time. That must be a good reflection for you to see as well.
Absolutely. I mean, they're holding themselves accountable, which is great. But there was wee moments for me. I think there was one in the second half where I can't mind number 10 maybe went through after a bit of bad luck with Burley, and the ball got but Connor was in a great position, switched on, he came out, narrowed the angle, and it's really good goalkeeping. He won't get a lot of kudos for that because it's not a save, but his positioning's great. And those wee moments we weathered well, because they were dangerous on the counter. They were playing quite direct, and they were causing some problems for us. But I just felt overall in the second half we moved the ball quicker, and we stretched the game when it was on to stretch. I thought Neely coming out wide, listen, Neely loves playing football. You can see it every time he's on the park. He loves it, and the second goal for him is sublime, and it's well worth it. It's a well worthy goal to win any game, and so I'm thrilled for him for obviously getting his double today, but a wee bit of special effort there, the second goal.
And obviously with the quarter final and the semi final, you've always said we treat this as a final. Now we are in the final. So how do you prepare for that?
We prepare like it's the last game of the season, which it is, and you want to, we've edged closer to seeing the trophy. We'll see it next week at the start of the game, I'm sure, and it's all about getting your hands on it now. Obviously we're going to have a very tough week to manipulate and shape that team up and how it's going to look. I mean it's going to be a big game, and special mention for big Greg Stewart coming on as well. We made the decision to change it today, and Greg's been part of our winning team. Scored a good goal against Berwick, and he took it in the chin, and he came on today, and he did really. I thought he was a really positive impact in the second half, and probably what we'd been missing. And that's no reflection in Daniel coming off, because I thought we could have taken 2 or 3 off if we were going to make a change. Probably a wee bit harsh on Daniel, if truth be told, but the team reacted well, and that was all about the players today. It's just, players make their job easy as a manager, honestly, and the players made my job very easy in the second half.
Well, congratulations on getting through to the final, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers, Sean.